dog days of summer, smallmouth bass, things start to get a little bit tough, you know? I mean, we're used to the spring when all the fish hit shallow and you can catch a bunch of them in a day, or even in the fall when they're feeding up and they're just putting on their feed bags and we're catching them out of big schools. But in the summertime, a lot of things are going on. Those fish have transitioned. I got to use my Lowrance electronics and I got to locate them. Get out there, use the structure scan, and today I want to show you guys how I get out on a reef-style lake like this in northern Minnesota, break down the fishery quick, use my electronics to expose the fish, and then I'm going to turn around and show you guys how to use a brand new LiveSight. Looking in front of the boat, catching big fish, watching them, how they move, seeing my bait, and seeing how they're relating to cover and structure. I'm going to use my Navionics mapping. I'm going to check out, I'm going to look for these humps, these reefs, and then I'm going to get to know them. I'm going to idle around and look for where I need to see fish. Though I'm a firm believer every single one of these rock piles on lakes like these have smallmouth on them, but I want to see active ones. You know, right here I can see a couple, right here, sitting right on the bottom, right on this edge. We'll circle back on this where we mark those fish and catch them. Those big casts are just so important. Staying away from the boat, using my electronics, staying back, letting the LiveSight kind of scan what's in front of me. You know, now I can stay back off of these rocks. I've already scanned them and I can see the bigger rocks. You know, here we got a little bit bigger boulder. And as I stay back from it, I mean, I can make pitches to it. And watch my bait fall down with it down to that rock. And just like that, catch me one. Just like that. I mean, those fish are gonna hang out right there. And I can literally see my bait come down to them. I watch that fish come over to that rock and eat it. Pretty awesome. Let's see if there's another one down there. Right here, you can see this school right in front of me. Let me get back there right here. And you can see them right here. I'm just gonna try to get down on them right there. Spot lock. And look right here. They're literally underneath the boat now. You can see them right there underneath the boat. Got one. Knowing where that school is just so detrimental. Watching them fish move around, how they react to a bait. If there's more than one there, I can almost always know I'm gonna get a bite. Gets them every time. Look at how that hook gets them. I mean, in the snout. They ain't never coming off. Beauty smallie. Right now I'm sitting 20-25 feet and you can see these fish. I mean, we're bouncing around in the waves, but it don't take much to see. Sitting off of those nice rocks out there are fish swimming. They're moving around. I'm just gonna flick it right in there. And here goes my bait right here. My bait's falling down into there. And you can see there's a school sitting right there. A school of them on it. Begging. I saw that go down, dude. I just let that Sakoshi bug just sit on those cluster of rocks. Just sit there, and I watched this guy come in and just grab it. Just like that, dude, and they choke it. They get it. I just let that Ned rig sit right on top of that rock. I just let it sit there and I watched the little blob, the little sonar blob just come right to those little cluster of rocks and just, you're kidding me, and I went down to look and sure enough he was on it. That's a nice fish. You know, this time of year, midsummer, dog days, those are good smallies right there. Let him go. Here you go.